Hello, sir. Okay. Got him. Got him. Here's the fastest walk speed you can get in the game. It's pretty fast. So hello gamers and welcome to a very special FPS game. This is called Polygons. If you've never heard of this game, I do not blame you because it only has like 7 people online right now. However, I actually started my channel off almost 2 years ago making videos on this game. And it was completely dead even then because it hasn't gotten an update in over 4 years. But it doesn't matter because there's so much content to enjoy in this game. It has really good gameplay that basically no other Roblox FPS has. And also like, oh my flashbang, dude. It's really well made. I don't know why it's so dead because a lot of people haven't even played this game ever. And it's really fun and it has lots of content. I have everything unlocked. I'm level 101. I'm more cracked at this game probably than Phantom Forces. And most of my channel is based around Phantom Forces. Yeah, I don't know. I pop off in this game. I featured it in a couple of videos. I featured it in my Every Time I Die, I Switch Roblox FPS video. Of course, some of my early videos. Basically, this is a fast-paced arcade shooter where you get 2 primary weapons and a equipment slot, which starts with frag grenades, but you can get a lot of other stuff. Oh my gosh, this guy's destroying. The game isn't necessarily completely balanced. I'll just say that right now. Higher tier gear is better, and that can be seen as a bad or a good thing. I kind of like it for this particular one, but if your aim is kind of trash, you will probably struggle. I have made new accounts and figured out the starter guns are just as good. The time to kill is extremely fast in this game, but the regen is also extremely fast, so if you're not hitting consistent shots, you're going to die. And if you just avoid a fight for a little bit, you'll have full health again, and you can take a guy on, which is really fun. I really like that. See? And my health bar is already full again. So really interesting gameplay. And I'll talk about the equipment and the guns in this game in just a second. Right now, I basically have the best setup in the entire game, although that is kind of debatable. There's some really high tier equipment in this game that is all really good. So there's no particular best in every single way armor set or anything because there are armor sets which will give you better damage, better walk speed, better magazine capacity, better fire rate, health, jump height. There's so much you can get from armor in this game, and the equipment is really cool as well, like my turret, which is a little bit busted. So you have a primary and a secondary, and you can have whatever you want for either. There are dual pistols. The galactic pistols are really good. Dual submachine guns, which do 12 damage. Those must suck. Wait. What? Says nobody. I've never seen these in game. These must do some crazy suppression. What? They do 12 damage. These are awesome. I bought every single gun in the entire game, and I don't remember these. Oh my gosh. Why does no one use these? I know they do no damage, but they're really funny. They're sniper rifles. Basically, the railgun is the best. There are 2 railguns, one with 5 rounds that does a little bit less damage, and one with 3 rounds that basically one-taps everybody. Think like a BFG that has perfect hipfire accuracy and also 3 bullets and also reloads faster, so it's really fair and balanced. You'll see that gun basically the most because it is super broken. Got him. I had no idea the oozers do this. This is kind of broken. These are actually good for like extremely close range. I have 20 fire rate. They're cracked. They're shotguns, submachine guns. One, it's not very good. Sniper rifles, a flamethrower, swords. I basically just stick to the galactic assault rifle, and my secondary is of course the rail overlord. However, then you have equipment. There's a cloak which will make you invisible, a damage booster for extra damage, grenades, pretty self-explanatory, but you can nade boost with them, jet boots so you can get a little bit of a hop every once in a while, jetpack which will give you a bigger hop but has a slower cooldown time. Then you have light dash, which is pretty trash, but it gives you a slight dash forward, which is kind of cool. And you have shield, which will increase basically your damage resistance. You have turret, which you can place down 3 and they will shoot enemies and kill them for you, which is kind of busted. Then you have armor. This one is the hyper knight armor. It's extremely rare, the rarest in the game probably, and gives you increased damage, walk speed, and health by a lot. Other good ones are the wizard, which will give you more damage, better walk speed by a little bit, and better accuracy. Ninja armor, which gives you a ton of walk speed and jump power. However, it will get less health. And astronaut stuff, which is really funny because it increases your jump height by a lot. If you use jetpack, you can get quite a boost. This is one of my favorite maps in the game because basically you can place all your turrets in this area over here, but certain stuff like this, like I can get up to here and I can snipe people from this, which is it's pretty cool. I don't think you need the astronaut stuff because jetpack is probably just good enough, but there's a ton of different stuff you can use. There's a few bugs, like if you wear certain armor sets, there's only like 2. I think it's galactic miner and one other set, and you will actually flip through the map every time you spawn and die, which is not really nice. It wouldn't do that before because I used to use that armor when I was really a low rank in this game, which was like 5 5 years ago, so basically Roblox updates every single week, and game developers basically have to fix bugs that Roblox devs created, but if you don't update your game, it will start to get more and more buggy. However, for some reason, some of the bugs in this game have actually gotten fixed, even though the game hasn't really gotten an update like it says it has, but it hasn't. The developers of the game stated in their group in 2018 that they're going to go on a hiatus, and it's been 4 years. Funnily enough, some of the people who actually went on a hiatus and were developers on this game also made a very similar looking game known as Bad Business. It's like the original Bad Business. Also, here's the fastest walk speed you can get in the game. It's pretty fast. People who are extremely good at the game will basically pull out the katana and the ninja armor and just run around like this. Keep in mind they have like no health, so you can easily see this guy can two-shot me with the default gun. But if you run around with the Rail Overlord, only hit headshots, and are extremely cracked at the game, you can really destroy people. The nice thing about fighting these people that run this kind of setup is that they die in like 2 shots, so if you're pretty good at hitting them, you just win basically. This guy over here is running it, and even I can one-tap him, even though I don't have like any damage dealing stuff. But yeah, this is really cool. It's like a glass cannon type thing, because really you can just get shot by anything and die, but you're extremely fast, so you can probably get more kills per game because you just go faster. But I like to stick with Hyper Knight because it just gives you a ton of health and better movement and better damage, so there's really not a ton of downsides to using it. The only downsides are that you can't get as good damage as you could. The default armor gives you a ton of health, however this gives you more and gives you better damage and better walk speed. Default armor just gives you a bunch of health. If you're a low rank and you're not that great, you know, taking more shots to die, that's kind of helpful. The problem is, with this set of armor, I can pretty much one-tap anybody in the entire game with the railgun, and this does like 170, so if you have a little bit extra damage, you can do 175, which is basically one tap to the body to literally anybody ever. Plus my primary does like 50 or something, so it does like 60, so it's gonna be like a 2 to 3 tap on everybody in the game. Basically, my setup is extremely overpowered. I can do really well with default stuff, but the only reason I'm absolutely demolishing everybody ever is because I'm using extremely powerful gear. What? That guy was trash. I mean, I also am pretty good at the game. That's the thing I like about the game, is that if you're able to just evade people for long enough, you get all of your health back, which is sometimes kind of problematic. If you have low health, you'll die in like 2 shots, so you can't really evade for too long unless they just never hit you in the first place. If you have lots of health, it can feel like you have infinite health against an enemy who's just missing on you, because you'll basically just instantly regen all your health. There are also crates in the game, and as you can see, I have quite a few. I haven't been collecting crates for that long, but basically, if you pull out ninja armor and the katana, you can get this many crates on like a couple of hours probably. I don't do that. I just pick up crates passively, and I've gotten a ton. I also have 100,000 credits, and I have everything unlocked, so I don't have anything to spend them on. So if you guys subscribe, perhaps I will give you some credits. I might do some kind of championship or something to give people some credits. So subscribe, join my Discord server, and I'll probably do something like that because I have 115,000 credits and nothing to spend them on. And apparently this guy thinks I'm cheating. That's really awesome. By the way, actual hit markers and turret kills count as your kills basically, and your hit markers. So if I get random hit markers because my turrets are shooting people, really good feature, because if I put a turret like here, for example, and I only had one turret and the turret got hit markers, I would be able to know that that guy was there. Okay, I'm trash. Especially if you're camping, if you put 3 turrets in a place, 3 turrets will instantly kill people basically if they're not good and they don't know what's attacking them. Oh, look at me, I'm cheating. Okay, this man is level 4 and getting killed by some random dude, and he's like, well, he's cheating. Hello, sir. Okay, got him. Got him. Okay, man really put a spawn camp turret. That is cringe. Also, by the way, there's no hip fire inaccuracy. You could probably tell that from before. This guy doesn't miss a shot. If I'm having trouble fighting somebody, basically what I'll do is I'll pull out cloak, because if I see a guy first and then I use cloak, which, oh, I'm cloaked, he can't really kill me, you know? Oh my gosh, the Braiders guy literally has a 15 KD. That's the thing about this game being so old. I'm a higher rank than a lot of people. Not a lot of people though, because there are some really high levels in this game. There's like level 700s or something, and you level up way faster in this game than in other games. This guy's so cracked. I gotta be careful of him, man. I gotta make sure he dies at least twice so he doesn't have like 50,000 KD. Also, you can trade in this game. Bro, excuse me? You can't really do that too much in like Phantom Forces and stuff. This game feels like it has good hit rate. I don't really ghost hit marker too much. Okay, dude. First off, that was an amazing shot. Second off, he literally only hits amazing shots. Like, there's no normal shot he's ever gonna hit. Got it. Ooh. I can kill everybody except the one guy. I don't think he's cheating, but I could be wrong. Not too sure, though. Oh, it is third person, so I can just kill him like the funny way where you just shoot him. Doesn't miss a single shot ever. Okay. Ooh. Doesn't know. That's gonna do it for the video. There's like 2 people online, so you might run into a sweat, because if a game has a really small community, and I actually wanted a straight up fight with that guy, then you'll probably end up running into some sweats. Old games with small community, it's like TF2, you know, really, really small community, really, really old game, people are gonna be so incredibly cracked. Or they're gonna be bots. This game doesn't have bots though. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, but also, if you want to see some more videos on this game, maybe a gun review, maybe equipment review, maybe talking about everything, how it works, and how to use it, because I have some pretty good strategies in this game, let me know in the comments. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.